It's been recently reported that basketball player for the Dallas Mavericks, PJ Washington, and mother of his child have come to a child support agreement in which he is required to pay $5,500 a month in child support. On the heels of her recently making a video with her mother trying to embarrass him when he was picking up his son on a weekend, on the heels of him receiving a 4-year, $90 million extension for his basketball court contract, he is required to only pay $5,500 a month. What it's saying now is that men are no longer going to be required to give astronomical amounts of money just because they made a child with a woman. The average child costs about $300,000 to raise from birth until 18 years old, which would cost about $1,400 a month. And he's paying her 3.5 times that amount. So she's not getting peanuts. The other part about this is men are no longer going to be used as lottery tickets for women who want to get pregnant and then use the child to basically live off that man for the next 20 years and create a great lifestyle for themselves on the backs of somebody else. And last but not least, women are now going to have to use greater discernment with who they lay down and procreate with. But women who have over 30 different forms of birth control and ultimately have the power to decide who lives and who dies with your body, your choice, have all the cards in their hand. And what it's saying now is that when you decide to give birth to that child, if you don't want to be with that man or you decide to leave the relationship, that does not give you a golden parachute anymore. So it's a new rules. There's a new sheriff in town. You're even seeing states like Kentucky, which are saying fathers have the same rights as the mother. So if you divorce or break up from that man and he decides to do joint custody with you, he owes you nothing. And just for the record, PJ Washington tried to do the right thing. He knew this woman was for the streets, but he married her. And in order for her to get a bigger bag, she married him and then divorced him a month later. And ever since he got with somebody new and got remarried and got on with his life, she has been giving him a living hell, it seems, from the outside looking in, which happens to many men. But the days of using men financially, just because you have a child with them to take all kinds of assets and power from them, are coming to an end.